Hi, my name is Dan Rutherford and I'd just like to give you a quick rundown of the exhibit Gateway to the West for the New Zealand Flower and Garden Show. So this is a model of the exhibit and you can see from it how the walls and the roof can interchange. The walls can lift up and drop down to make an enclosed space, and so the wind won't be able to blow through that easily when it's like that, and when the walls are up it'll give shelter from the sun. So this space is all about shelter from the conditions, because this is a beachside type of garden and it relates to the west coast of the Auckland area, and such as Piha and Muriwai and those sorts of west coast beaches, like Bethells Beach as well, and it's this kind of look. So I've drawn some pictures here of how it could look from the front, some sketches from the side, and these are images of the model itself, so you can see, looking through at the exhibit, how you can look in and really get a feel for how it might be. From the front here where we're standing, this would be where the house is, and so you'd be looking out into the garden, into this enclosed cooking space. So when the weather's really good, you've got an open space you can enjoy, and when the weather's bad, it closes it all down. It also gives you a view through to a mirror beyond, which makes it feel like a window. And the scale of this thing's quite big. It's about 13 metres long by 8 metres deep. So each of these columns is going to be 2.4 metres tall. Now that's as tall as I can reach with my hand. And these plinth bases for these urns are 1 metre, so that's up to my waist. And the tops will be about 2 to 2.2 metres tall. So that's well above an average person's height, obviously. So they'll be quite big. This whole thing will be around about 3 metres high at the top of where these kānuka poles bridge across the top. And it all has a sort of black sand sort of a feel. It relates to its landscape and will hopefully visually melt into the landscape that it would be set. So that's a basic update on how the exhibit is now. One other thing that may be worth considering is that it's an interactive exhibit, that I'm hoping to have big red buttons on the signage board around over here, so that people can come through, push a button on that signage board, come up to the signage board, push a button on it, and that will mean that these walls will drop down as they like. And so they might be able to have one person on one button, one person on another button, and they'll be able to reformat the exhibit to however they want it to be on the day. So I thought that could be quite fun. Alright, so that's me for now. Alright, I'll give you an update as we go ahead.